The cities named as centers of excellence are Metro Manila, Metro Cebu, Metro Clark, Bacolod City, Davao, and Iloilo. Meanwhile, the cities of Baguio, Cagayan de Oro, Dasmariñas, Dumaguete, Lipa, Naga, and Santa Rosa were named as next wave cities. Government has realized that the IT-BPM industry has been the savior to the economy as it brings continued employment during the pandemic through a work-from-home model, and companies have embraced it. The industry was able to transition its workforce from the office setting to a work-from-home scenario in less than a week at the start of the pandemic, when lockdowns became the norm. As an export-oriented industry, BPO locators are given the privilege of incentives through the Philippine Economic Zone Authority, or PEZA, as long as the locators were located in an economic zone. When the pandemic happened, the government gave the BPO locators the ability to move their workforce to a work-from-home scenario while upholding their eligibility for incentives while the country was placed in a state of calamity due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This was now extended to September 2022. The push of government away from the metropolitan cities of Metro Manila and Metro Cebu into the centers of excellence and the next wave cities, and now the top 25 digital cities by 2025, still has its challenges. Brownouts affect people that are in the work-from-home model in these provincial cities. Although the internet bandwidth infrastructure are more than sufficient in an office setting, with telcos providing redundancy for connectivity, the move towards the work-from-home scenario has provided some challenges to BPO and GIC locators. Prior to the pandemic, there was a lack of PEZA sites in provincial areas. The advent of the pandemic and the move to the work-from-home model has allowed for the BPO workforce to be more than agile and nimble in its deployment, bringing in quality education to develop a quality workforce of the future in these 25 digital cities has to be prioritized. Local government units, with the help of the DICT and government units in these 25 digital cities, must be given the support in terms of investment for physical infrastructure, digital infrastructure, quality education, and a safe transportation system within the city and its surrounding areas. Access from the outside world by having international airports for direct flights, adequate lodging for clients to stay at, are required at a minimum to succeed. My company, Visaya KPO, has been an advocate of inclusive growth through its partnership with Accenture in its rural BPO program. We were able to hire up to about 400 FTEs at its peak in the city of Tanjay in Negros Oriental. To this day, it continues with the original clients in the last 8 years. I would like to thank all the constituents of the ecosystem of the IT-BPM industry, its vendors, its employees, its clients, and all the other ancillary businesses that have sprung up throughout the years to make this industry a big success for the Philippines. Mabuhay ang Filipinas. Thank you very much.